Ah, ooh. Ah, ooh. Ah, ooh. Ah, ooh. Take me home today. Take me out to play. Take me back into that sweet, sweet melody.
Good morning. We've got some very blue lighting going on in this room. The lighting actually isn't great in here. This morning, I say this morning, it's actually already the afternoon. It's after midday. I've been having an easy start to the day. I was very, very tired last night. I slept loads and there's no particular rush to get to Epcot this morning. Also, it was pouring with rain this morning. So I thought, no, I'm not gonna rush and just walk around in the rain. I will get there when I get there, do what we wanna do, and then we're heading to Hollywood Studios later. So I'm ready to go now, just about to go and get the bus. I actually don't have an umbrella, obviously, because I left it in the Uber, and I put the ponchos in the owner's locker, which has now gone back. So I literally have a plastic bag in case it rains, and I'm gonna have to put that over my head until I can get an umbrella. We're gonna try as soon as we get into Epcot. There's a couple of stores either side of Spaceship Earth, so hopefully one of them will have an umbrella. I can't believe it's my last full day here. It's just gone so quickly, like I was saying last night. But I'm excited. I've got today and I've got tomorrow morning as well before I fly. So we're not gonna get sad about it yet, and I will just insert my outfit of the day. So time for outfit of the day. I've got these ears, which were from Etsy, but you can no longer get them, unfortunately. They're from a shop that no longer exists. Then I have this play suit, which is another one that my mum made. This one's actually a new pattern that we tried out for the first time. I really love that. And as usual, I just have my Converse high tops because they're the most comfortable things for me for walking around the park. So with outfit of the day done, let's get going. And I've just stepped out. It is already raining, so the plastic bag is going to be needed sooner than I thought.
20 minutes later.
Okay, we have arrived. I did the walk in here with the carrier bag on my head, looking like a complete maniac, but my hair's just going to have to do what it's going to do because it's too difficult to keep it over my head. I need to get an umbrella, but I have to get a coffee first. I'm desperate for coffee, so we're just going to stop at Joffrey's here at the main entrance. Okay, we've got the coffee. Most important thing. We will see what Spaceship Earth is doing in terms of wait times. If it's not too long, then I'll probably just wait until I finish the coffee, obviously, because you can't take drinks on rides, and then ride Spaceship Earth. And I do need to get something to eat too, because I'm kind of hungry. I am just going to quickly get this photo pass picture, just so I have one photo of today's outfit, just in case the rain continues and I don't get any others.
Moments later.
Okay, as you can probably see, the weather is really bad. It's suddenly gone really windy. The rain isn't too bad, so I think I'm going to abandon the idea of an umbrella, because if it's windy, you can't put your umbrella up anyway, because it'll go inside out. Then you get umbrella rage, and the whole thing is worse than just getting soaked. So I think I'm going to go to the DVC lounge, possibly. Spaceship Earth is a 30-minute wait, so I won't do that now. I might get myself a snack and then go to the DVC lounge, I think. Okay, I've already changed my mind. The rain is getting heavier. We are going to go and try and buy an umbrella. It's going to be one of those days today, I think. There's also definitely something going on today, because there's a lot of people in really fancy outfits and like costumes and stuff. Almost like Dapper Day in the Magic Kingdom, but slightly different. So somebody let me know if you knew what was going on today. It's the 20th of November. Have I missed something? I've purchased an umbrella because it's honestly impossible to vlog unless I have an umbrella to keep you guys underneath. Because obviously I can't get the camera wet. And I've just realised we are right next to the new Club Cool. So obviously we're going to do this. There is a little line, because obviously they can't have too many people in there at once. So let's get in line and see what the new version is like. For those of you interested in this kind of detail, the umbrella was $15. A lot more expensive than the £1 cloud umbrella that I left in the Uber. Okay, here is the new Club Cool. And lots of Coke merchandise, as always. We're still on the lookout for a water bottle. That's still not quite what we're looking for though. Although it is leak proof. 48 hours cold. I bet it's expensive. $44.99. Still cheaper than the Starbucks cup. They have the Coke tasting stations over there. I think there's less of them than there used to be in the old Club Cool. Down at the end you can also buy beverages, and they have slushies and stuff like that. And there is still a bit of a line to actually get to the machines. Although there is a line in here, it is actually quite nice that you wait your turn and then one party goes up to the Coke machine, because in the old one it was a bit kind of crazy in there sometimes. It's a bit of a free-for-all. I can see how it would have been a bit crazy having that situation in here. So this is much better. Okay, here we go. So they have, of course, Beverly from Italy. Bonbon Anglais from Madagascar. Let's give this a go. Oh, that one is good. It says tropical fruit flavours. It's kind of got like a bit of a bitter edge, but it's nice. Then we have Country Club from the Dominican Republic. The good thing is as well, you can just put a tiny little bit into the cup. The old machine used to dispense like a whole cupful. Oh, I like that one a lot. That one's even nicer. And the apple lychee from Korea is unfortunately not available. Then from the Philippines, we've got a watermelon one, sour watermelon. Oh yeah, I like that. I like this one because it's not too sweet. Then from China, we've got sour plum tea. Oh no, that one is not good. It tastes like that one from Tokyo Disney that tasted like bonfire smoke. Then we have Sprite Cucumber from Russia. I feel like I might like this one because I love cucumbers. Oh, I do like that. I actually like this better than regular Sprite. Then we have Moldova, which is Viva Raspberry. Okay, give this one a go. That's really nice as well because it's not too sweet or sugary. And yes, of course I am going to, but only a little sip of Beverly from Italy. I have to try them all, so here goes. Oh, it even smells bad. Oh, it's so bad. Yeah, I need some more cucumber Sprite to cover that. Yeah, Beverly, no. It's a no from me. Okay, so that is the new Club Cool experience. Right, it's 2:30 and I just realised I haven't eaten a single thing today and the hunger has crept in. It's one of those suddenly I need to eat right now moments. So let's go and find the truffle mac and cheese and pray for a short line. Okay, here we go. I am so excited for this. I'm starving. That is just as good as the other day. I know I probably should have tried something different, but I had to get it again. That's so good. Okay, they're really not kidding over at Flavours from Fire because it actually looks like there is a fire, which I'm really hoping there isn't. At least not an accidental one. Nope, we're good. Nothing's on fire. Okay, that was so good and perfect to tide me over until my dinner, which is going to be at Via Napoli. I'm very excited for that. I didn't have that reservation until about a week before I came out here. I managed to snag that. And I think we're going to turn right into Canada because we almost always go left. So let's go right today. Somebody just walked by who I can relate to so much. They just yelled out, "Where's all the cheese things?" I mean, that is always the question in my mind. As you can see, it is a busy day here in Epcot. It's very busy in the World Showcase. I was talking to someone in one of the fancy outfits and it is Dapper Day today here at Epcot, and tomorrow it is in the Magic Kingdom. And I will be in Magic Kingdom in the morning, so we're going to get to see everybody's amazing outfits again, so that's awesome. And it's just dawned on me that we are approaching Canada, which means when we approach the booth, cheddar cheese soup. The question is, do I get it when I'm going to Via Napoli in a bit? I think I might still get it anyway. Like I said, if it's cheese, I feel like it needs to happen.
Moments later.
Here is our cheddar cheese soup with pretzel bread. Smells amazing. I had to get it. I love having this whenever I go to Le Cellier, and I didn't have a reservation there this trip. Okay, let's give this a try. It's really, really thick soup. Oh my gosh, it is so good. It's got real tang to it, and it's cheddar and bacon, by the way. So if you don't like bacon, it'll be no good, but it's so delicious. I've forgotten how good that is. That soup was phenomenal, as always. I absolutely love that. And the other thing I was just thinking, today being so busy, not only is it a Saturday and it's Dapper Day here in Epcot, it is also the last weekend of Food and Wine Festival. So it was always going to be crazy busy today. I hadn't actually thought of that. So not only am I glad I got that soup because it'll be gone in a couple of days, but yeah, as we're walking around, if you are seeing huge crowds again, that's why, because it is a Saturday and the last one of Food and Wine. And I do need to remember to get a Food and Wine Festival pin while I'm here. I'm really loving everyone's outfits today. It's going to be great seeing in the Magic Kingdom again tomorrow what everyone is wearing. Oh, the sun is just trying to peek through. I think actually the weather is going to be better for the rest of today. It's not going to rain. Having brought that umbrella, but I did need a new umbrella because I obviously completely lost the other one, so it's fine. And I'm just going to get another little photo pass here near France. Okay, so we are entering France. I'm sure it's going to be a madhouse with Remy and the fact that it's Food and Wine, so brace yourselves. I did snag a return time for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. I know I've done that a whole bunch of times and I have paid for it several times, but I really love it. So I'll be doing that and Rise of the Resistance later, as well as Ogre's Cantina. So it's going to be a good last day in the parks. So I think we're going to have a full explore of Morocco today. I love this pavilion so much, and I feel like when we've been here so far, we haven't actually got all the way into it and had a look. So let's go do that. And there used to be character meet and greets back here. I would imagine at the moment that's not happening with COVID. So it looks a little different walking in here. They have a bar here on the left-hand side. Oh wow, okay. So this used to be a shopping area. There was loads of merchandise in here, and it is now a bar with seating. That's crazy, I wasn't expecting that. So I wonder where you buy your Morocco merch now. Let's carry on looking. That was a little unexpected moment there. I didn't think that there would be a bar back there. So this is pretty much the same. Just had a realisation moment. During the pandemic, this pavilion, I think the stores and the dining used to be run and owned by somebody else, and Disney have taken it over, I believe. So maybe that's why there isn't any merch around here. I think there's a smaller kind of merch location out the front, which we'll go and have a look at. But yeah, I think that's why the big store and the little area that we just went into is no longer merchandise, I guess. Another thing I've been meaning to mention, and I keep forgetting, is Wi-Fi. I get a lot of questions about that in terms of using Genie Plus and using Instagram and all the rest of it. And I have to say, on this trip, now I think about it, every time I go on my phone, the amount of times that I've been connected to the Wi-Fi, I think I remember being connected like twice. The rest of the time it is just using my 4G data, and luckily I have a plan with O2 which allows me to use my data over here. Otherwise I don't even know how I would have got online at all, because I'm never connected to the Wi-Fi. Even if I try and go into it to connect, it just doesn't work, and I've heard other people saying about that as well. So if being able to get onto Instagram and everything else is important to you, and I would imagine like wanting to get onto the My Disney Experience app, it might be worth looking into what plan you have if you're traveling internationally, just to make sure that you are going to be able to use some data, because I really struggled to get onto Wi-Fi. I couldn't do a live stream yesterday because it was so bad. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what is going on with that, but it's been the worst probably of any trip that I've been on, and I've hardly been connected to it at all. So that was kind of a bummer actually, that the merch has gone, and now I'm outside I can see that this merchandise location opposite is also closed. So basically there's no merch in the Morocco pavilion, which is the first time I've ever seen that, and it did kind of take away from the experience, because I feel like in the Morocco pavilion the merchandise was one of the best things about it. Like, it made it feel very authentic, so that's kind of a shame. I don't know if it will come back at any point or what they plan to do about that. I think the next thing we have to do is take a look around Mitsukoshi department store in Japan, because again we haven't done that yet. And Kumite is the restaurant that I couldn't think of the name of the other day. I don't think it's open, unless it only opens in the evening maybe. Okay, we've come into Major Cuteness already. Look at this guy. Okay, we cannot make friends with him. We've already got the penguin. Oh, they have Animal Crossing stuff. Oh my word. I love Animal Crossing. This is Brewster. He's just literally joined the game in the new updates. He runs the coffee shop. And then Fauna, she is one of my favourites. Oh, I love this. My goodness, now they have an Animal Crossing section. What is this? Is this phone case? I kind of really want that. How much is it? I really don't need it. Oh, I think this is to put your AirPods in. I don't think my phone will fit, so... Oh, it doesn't fit. Can't buy it. Decision made. Otherwise I would have been buying that. Oh, they have an Animal Crossing bag. It looks like you can put pin badges in it. You could get this for your Disney pins. We're in a danger zone here. Ah, it's a giant Tom Nook. This guy is a total con artist. If anybody plays Animal Crossing, he literally will take all your money, sometimes for basically nothing. Yeah, you should look bad about yourself, Tom Nook. Or Tom Crook, as I call him. Honestly, this is the best store in the whole of the World Showcase. I love it in here. They just have such amazing, unique stuff. Oh, it's our egg friends. I feel like they've scaled down the egg merchandise. But this one that always kind of creeps me out a little is still here. And again, as with a lot of stores, I feel like they've made a little bit more room to move around. It looks like the Pearl experience is not happening right now. And they have a cup noodle bag, because why wouldn't you? And a cup noodle luggage tag, I think that is. Wow, if you love cup noodles, they have you covered with cup noodle slippers. I always want to get this for Kate's cat, but I don't think she'd have any of it if we tried to put that on there. They have apparel and stuff back here as well, and replica swords. Uh-oh, they don't have the candy that I always get. It's always hanging up here. They don't have it. That may be the first time ever, and they still have the little kawaii exhibition in there. This is the line for the drink kiosk in Japan, so I won't be getting my favourite violet drink today. And just to give you an idea of how busy it is, this is the food booth for Japan for food and wine. and the line goes all the way back here somewhere. But this is what I mean on the last Saturday of Food and Wine, when all the locals are coming to, you know, experience it for the last time. This is the kind of thing you're going to get. So just brace yourself for that and maybe try and visit earlier in the festival and on a weekday. In the interests of doing different things that we don't normally do and I don't normally show in the vlogs, let's go into the American Adventure and see if we can see the little show they have in here, because we don't often do that. I certainly don't think I've ever shown it in the vlogs. Oh, okay, it would seem this says Rotunda Bistro. Maybe this is no longer what it used to be and no longer a show. So the show is still in here, but it's now also some kind of eating and drinking establishment, which is different. And they've got some Christmas decorations in here. It's very, very beautiful in here. I think we need to go in this direction. I do just need to find out how long this show is, because we're getting towards the time for Via Napoli, so I'll just ask in a minute.
A few moments later.
I didn't get to see it. I thought it was going to be like 10 minutes long, but she said it's half an hour, and that is going to run over into my dining reservation time for Via Napoli, so we'll have to come back and do that another time. I think a lot of the people who are here for Dapper Day are around getting photos over here, down by the water, and we are headed to Via Napoli. I'm so happy that I've got a dining reservation, so I think getting any kind of like snacks or food today, you'd be in for a very long wait if it's any sort of snack or quick service, so I'm glad we've got this reservation. Plus I just love Via Napoli, and I think somebody just got engaged over here. I was back over there and I didn't quite see, but I heard the cheering and everything. I think we've seen a lot of engagements this trip. I love this pavilion so much. It's one of my favourites. I mean, there's so many of them that I love, but I do love this one. And Via Napoli is all the way in the back of this pavilion. Normally I ask for a table outdoors, but I think it might be a little windy for that today, even if they were serving outside. Okay, we are seated, and it's got the touchless menu, as everywhere has. And I've also just noticed a statue of, is this a duck or is this a platypus? I'm not sure, but he's wearing dungarees and rain boots, and I feel a little bit like he's staring right at me. So let's check out the menu. I actually saw this tortellini on Via Napoli's Instagram the other day, and it looked really, really good, but I feel like it's a bit wrong to come here and not get pizza. And I also just want to say hi to Lizzie, who I met in the American Adventure. So hi Lizzie, thanks for saying hi, and I hope you have a great rest of the day. So my drink has arrived, and I've gone for the strawberry aqua fresca, which I always get from here. This is really, really nice. They sometimes have other flavours, but they only had the strawberry one today. Here we go. I went for the Margarita Pizza with mushrooms and onion. It smells incredible, and it's still pretty big. Usually if I'm here with somebody else, we share a large pizza. This is the individual size, but it's still really, really big. So I'm excited to get into this. I'm actually really hungry now. So I'm partway through, and I've just got to say, this pizza is so good. Like really, really good. I always forget how amazing it is. I'm always really torn between Blaze Pizza and this pizza as to which is better. Obviously Blaze Pizza is quick service, it's cheaper, but here you're getting the more kind of authentic experience. But yeah, this is amazing. It's really, really good. Another thing with this restaurant is that it is very, very loud in here for the most part. Because it has such high ceilings, it's very echoey. So always just be aware of that when you are coming here, that it is quite loud. Probably not the best place for like a quiet, relaxing date night, but the food is so good. I absolutely love it here. Oh, okay, that was awesome. And we're going to be heading to Hollywood Studios soon, but I think we just need to head to the Werther's store in Germany one last time, just to maybe pick something up there for later. And unfortunately we're not going to get our front and centre view of Harmonious on this trip, because we're going to be going to Hollywood Studios, and it's just gone so fast I haven't had time to come back and do that, but we definitely will do that in January. I just don't know where the time has gone on this trip, to be honest. And the lines are still very long for the Food and Wine Festival booths. You see the line here for Italy. There's the booth, and it goes all the way back here. Okay, here we are. We'll see what the line is like. If it's absolutely ridiculous, then I won't do it. It's not that bad. I think I'm going to get in. It does move fairly quickly. And there is a sign here saying that you can mobile order from here. which I'm not going to do because I'm in line now, but I didn't know you could mobile order. Okay, purchase made. I got the salted caramel square and also some of the popcorn. Love the snacks in there. And it took like 10 minutes in that line, so if you see a big line there, don't worry, it moves very quickly. And now we are going to make a slow walk towards the Skyliner and head over to Hollywood Studios. I'm so excited for Ogre's Cantina. I'm really happy I managed to get a reservation there for this trip. And just going out of Italy towards the America Pavilion, there is this new gelato kiosk. I don't think that was there before. And I'm just trying to take in every moment of walking around the World Showcase. It's been such a long time of waiting to be here and just wishing I was here. So I'm soaking it all in, just the atmosphere, the sounds, it's amazing. And I always just have to walk through this store when I'm leaving. Still really love these ears, but I've decided I don't really need them, so I'm going to resist. Could have done with that rain jacket the last couple of days. Oh, and I wonder if they have a Food and Wine Festival pin. I forgot to get one. And they have your own little cutlery set for the Food and Wine Festival or any other festivals, which has a spoon, a fork, a knife, a little cleaning brush thing, and a straw. And it all rolls up into this little Epcot Food and Wine thingy, and that is $24.99. That's very cute. And they do also sell these little trays for the festival, so you can put your snack items and your drink in there. And they're $7.99. So they actually did have the annual pass holder Food and Wine pin in there. It was behind the counter, so I picked that up. I'm glad I got that. And while I was in there, I met Andrea. So hi Andrea, I hope you enjoyed Food and Wine Festival and had a good trip. And now we are getting on the Skyliner to go to Hollywood Studios. I'm so excited for Rise of the Resistance and for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. I can't wait.
20 minutes later.
So we have arrived at a very breezy Hollywood Studios. I didn't vlog much on the Skyliner because I met a really nice family on there who I was talking to. So hi to you guys if you happen to be watching. It was great to talk to you. And although it looks really quiet out here, I'm sure it's going to be pretty busy inside. But my first priority is coffee. I need a coffee, and then it should be time for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, which I just love. I'm happy even thinking about riding it. It's become one of my absolute favourites already. And we're entering around the other side today, so normally it's been this side. But tonight we are headed over here. One thing to remember when you're going through the security scanner, if you have an umbrella in your bag, is take it out and hold it in front of you as you walk through, because umbrellas will always set off the scanner. So if you hold it out in front of you, then they won't need to go through your bag. Okay, so this is our first time in Hollywood Studios at night on this trip, and it is looking beautiful as always. I love the music in this park so much. It's actually one of my favourites for music. Everyone think positive thoughts for a short Starbucks line. It doesn't look that short, but it's probably not horrible. It is all the way outside, but I've seen it a lot worse than that. Right, I think I'm going to come back only because I need to get to my return time and I don't want to miss that if I'm halfway through that line. So we'll do the ride first and then we'll come back for coffee. It's so nice walking around when it's cool at Disney World. So often we're used to the boiling hot sweaty heat out here, especially if you're from the UK and find those kind of temperatures difficult. This is just amazing. It's not cold at all, but it's definitely not even, I wouldn't even say it's warm. It's just perfect temperature. If you're local, you're probably thinking, this is freezing, what the heck are you saying? But for me, this is perfect. And this building, which houses Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, looks amazing with the lights and everything. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, perfect. Once it's in the wall, you'll be able to tap. Jump around.
Welcome aboard, folks. We're ready for a relaxing ride around the park.
Hiya, folks. Hello there. How you doing?
Hey, Mick and Mim.
Sure you can go clear our way.
What's there with me? What could possibly go wrong?
loved that, as always. The part where you're in the dance studio with Daisy, I just love. I just think that ride is amazing. So I'm really glad to do that one final time. But now, let's go and get this coffee, and then it'll be time for Rise of the Resistance. Okay, so I've had my coffee, and now I'm on my way over to Galaxy's Edge, and the tree is looking beautiful there in the middle of the lake, and these very cute decorations everywhere. It's very festive in Hollywood Studios tonight. If I can give one piece of advice about PhotoPass pictures at night, it's that they never come out that great, so I wouldn't spend too much of your time getting nighttime PhotoPass. In my experience, they are very rarely that good. They always look like they're going to be when you see the backdrop or whatever else, but they're just never brilliant. And there's only a 5-minute wait for Star Tours. I would quickly do it now, but I will run the risk of being in there too long and missing Rise of the Resistance, which absolutely cannot happen. So I might come back and do this afterwards if there's time before Ogre's Cantina. So the standby is 75 minutes. We're headed into the lightning lane. Oh, there's bubbles everywhere. Excited to be riding this again for the second time this trip. I wasn't sure I was going to get to do it again, so this is great. This is one I have to say is totally worth paying the extra money for the lightning lane.
BB-8, is everyone assembled? Good. Should we be in flight prep? Recruits, thank you for joining the cause. The Resistance desperately needs your help in our fight against Kylo Ren and the First Order. Remember, it is vital that you keep the location of the Bakara base secret. Lieutenant Beck, one of our top commanders, will lead you. May the Force be with us.
That's better. Check the binary motivator. Yes, I just want to be sure. Black Leader, are you and your team ready?
Affirmative. Engines are hot. Red 2, Blue 5, report. Red 2, check.
Blue 5 standing by.
Blue, Red, you will enter the cell first. Remove all cargo from your person and hold it in your hands. You'll be collected after your interrogation.
Leave us. Yes, General.
Enemies of the First Order, we will soon snuff out your meager resistance. You chose the wrong side, and now you will pay.
You have what I want. You know the location of the secret base, and I will take it from you.
You need...
Yes!
We've broken down. No. Oh, I can't believe it. Okay, we just got evacuated off the ride. That is such a massive bummer. They said they're hoping it's going to be back up tonight, so I'm going to go to Ogre's Cantina, and then I guess we'll see if I can still ride it, but I think we might run out of time because the park will be closing. So if I'm not able to use it tonight, I will probably see if I can get my money back. That's not normally something they do. I think they give you like a pass to use it the next day or to use it on something else, but obviously I'm going home tomorrow. So we will see what happens, but let's head to Ogre's Cantina. It's just one of those things. We got as far as getting into the ride vehicle, and then it went down right before we actually went anywhere, so that sucks, but never mind. So we're headed into the main part of Galaxy's Edge. It's actually pretty quiet back here. It's now 8:30, the park closes at 9, so I guess a lot of people have left for the day. We'll go and have this drink, and what I might try and do if I can get in right away is just have one drink in Ogre's Cantina and hopefully get back to Rise of the Resistance before 9, just to see if we can get on it. I'm wondering if there's going to be very many people in here because it seems very quiet, but I guess there could still be quite a lot of people inside Ogre's Cantina. And Galaxy's Edge looks so amazing at night, it really does. It's another place that you want to definitely make sure you see at night as well as during the day. Okay, we are here in Ogre's Cantina, looking as awesome as ever. And I'm at the bar, which is actually quite good because if I'm not sitting, then I won't be tempted to stay too long, and then we can get back and see if Rise of the Resistance is working again. So I'm going to get the carbon freeze. Usually that is the one that like bubbles, but apparently it's not going to do that today. And here it is, the carbon freeze, and it has green apple, popping pearls, really, really good. This is non-alcoholic as well. Let's give it a try. That is really good. And one of the plus sides to the fact that it's not bubbling everywhere is that it doesn't go up your nose, because last time I had it, it was so bubbly, it was like going up my nose. So at least there's that. so just a quick visit to Ogre's Cantina there, but always love it in here. It is awesome. If you're a Star Wars fan, try and get to come here for sure. It's amazing. It's 5 to 9 now, so I'm just going to really quickly go back over to Rise of the Resistance, see if it's back up, and if there's time for me to really quickly ride it. If not, we'll speak to guest services and see what I can do about my lightning lane, because obviously I won't be able to come back here tomorrow. It's 1 minute before park closing, it's 1 minute to 9, and it's back up, so we're going on. Thank goodness for that, just made it.
Command of the First Order. You will all exit immediately and prepare yourselves for interrogation. Get off the ship, now.
Here we go again.
Then head down to the escape pod base. Those droids are programmed to return you to Batu. Hurry and don't get caught. Lieutenant Beck will guide you.
Recruits, for your safety, stay seated with seatbelts securely fastened. Keep hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the transport and supervise your children. Tell them it's a prisoner transfer. Did it work? Good. Now get a move on. There's a clear path to the turbo lifts at the end of the hallway. Turn right. Who picked these two droids anyway?
Detention block breach. Prisoners are seen on the team.
There they are! Fire!
These escape pods just follow us. Take the lift down. Hurry! Hurry! No, not up! I said down! Requesting medical authorization.
The prisoners have escaped.
How brave, but ultimately hopeless.
There's nowhere to run.
Your precious resistance is about to be destroyed.
Okay, you're clear.
Your escape pods came in a little off target. Ground crews will meet you outside the wreck.
You had to get those data tapes off the ship.
We never leave anyone behind.
So this is Platoon Resistance 2. Great job, recruits. Thanks to your heroism, the location of the Resistance base is secure.
That was awesome as ever. I'm so glad I got to do that. That was such a bummer when it went down, but it came back up just in time for me to ride it just before I exit Hollywood Studios. So we're on our way out now. And a last look at one of my new favourite rides, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. But we will be seeing Hollywood Studios again really soon, in about 60-something days. And when I get back to the room, I have to pack and make sure that I'm ready to leave in the morning. I'm going to be having an early start for Magic Kingdom so that I can get that done and get to Disney Springs before my Magical Express. And I'm going to leave the vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to make sure you're always notified whenever I upload a video or go live. I hope you enjoyed this vlog here at Hollywood Studios and Epcot earlier in the day. I've been loving sharing this trip with you. I'm just loving being here. The whole thing has just been a whirlwind. It's gone so quick, but it's been amazing. Amazing meeting everybody. It's just been great. I can't say enough good things about it. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching, commenting, subscribing, supporting in all the ways that you do. You are all amazing, and I hope you're having a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Magic Kingdom, we will see you in 65 days time. I just checked. That's how long it's going to be until we're back again. I'm very, very lucky that I have another trip planned this soon, but I'm just so happy and grateful to have managed to do this trip.